Hello and welcome to Round 1 Front 9 FPO coverage of the 2024 Hub City Halloween Open, presented by the Great Courses of South Carolina and the Hub City Disc Golf Club. Film crew was Vern Weygandt and Ryker West. Drone footage courtesy of FlySense. And Vern Weygandt on solo commentary. On the card today we have Mertsch from Rosebud, Arkansas. Deann Carey from Shelby, North Carolina. Butler from Otsego, Minnesota. And Leah Tsinajinnie from Atlanta, Georgia. Hole 1 is a par 5, 722-foot hole. The first goal is to get either beside or over top of the tree in the middle, and then you're looking straight down this fairway. After you get past this pinch point, then it should be coast clear to get all the way down to this basket. Just watch those trees in the middle. Alright, something a little bit different this time. Got myself on solo commentary, kind of a great value Terry Miller, or poor man's Terry Miller, however you want to look at it. Got Cat lining up the first tee shot here. Leaked just a bit. We got Deann stepping up here. For those of you that don't know, Deann's kind of semi-local to this course. It's in Inman, South Carolina, and Shelby's not too far up the road. Lauren lining one up. A little bit of self-commentary there. And then Leah coming in. Leah's an old friend, played this tournament a few times.
Nice, Leah. Great shot. Thank you.
Great shot indeed from the left-hand forehand.
Yeah, good shot.
You probably heard me mention this during the FPO commentary. This hole, regardless of it being a par 5 for the ladies, is still very daunting. Very much a placement tee shot.
That's good.
And then you got to get past this pinch point.
Great. Yeah.
Good out and good forward progress from Cat. At the time of recording, Deann was still with Lone Star, but if you've seen news recently in January 2025, AJ and Deann are now with Prodigy Disc down the road in Georgia. Stellar shot by Lauren. Wow.
It's flippy.
You heard the pop off of that thing when Leah launched it.
Yep.
The smart play by Deann. If you've ever played this course, if you get too far off the fairway, the rough is extremely rough. Very good bid by Leah. You can see the colorful trees in the background. Here in this part of the U.S., this is probably the perfect time of the year to be filming this course. Holston Creek looks amazing in October. Hole 2, another par 5, 995 feet. First goal is to get out of this gap and up the hill. And then you need to get around this tree and try to find the back half of the fairway. And if you can see the basket, then you're doing good. And then you just want to make it down to the actual basket itself. That's a lot of power to hit into the hill and then skip it up the hill there, because it becomes fairly severe elevation once you get around this flat turn.
Yeah, you're a great shot.
A pretty smart play by Lauren. Instead of going straight up the gap, takes it to the right hand side, avoids some of the trouble. You don't often see it on this hole, but there's a pond to the left hand side. That's hole 18's pond, and if you kick and go into it, that's pretty quick OB, and you don't want to be over there.
Oh crap.
Yeah, not a very fun spot to be in for Leah.
I want that Impala.
That was an excellent shot. She can just about see over the rim there to the basket.
I'm so proud of you. Great shot.
Yeah, Leah's awesome. Where she was standing is not friendly territory. Full of briars and all sorts of not fun things.
Yep.
And start to hear a little bit of wind action coming through the microphone here. Spoilers for future rounds, it doesn't get better. This is some of the best weather we'll see all weekend. This is a pretty prime spot right here. You can see the blocks and the basket. That's just not fun. I'd be lying if I said it's never happened to me, and I know it's happened to all of us. So focused on getting to the basket, the tree in front of you is completely invisible. Amazing shot by Deann. A good shot by Kat. She was pretty darn close, right outside, I would say somewhere mid circle 2. But those low hanging branches really kept her from accessing the basket. A great bid. Boom, that is solid right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Dangle, dangle, man.
Everybody's cleaning up and we're moving right along. Hole 3, par 3, 270 feet. This one's a fun little addition to the course redesign. It's really a turnover backhand, something stable, maybe wraithish, firebirdish that you want to get a turn back over, skip up to the basket. I think Kat's got a halo of firebird in her hand.
Oh, give.
Ah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Deann helping me out with some commentary.
You're gonna have to edit a lot of stuff.
But Dad.
Come on, G. That was good.
If you can see from the tee, kind of see the angle that you have to turn that thing over. And there's a couple skinny little trees right at that corner on the top of the hill. That's the barrier you got to get past.
Oh, I did not turn that enough.
Come on, Trey. Nice. Okay.
Yep, perfect up by Deann. Unfortunately, Leah again in a spot you don't want to be. Lauren's in there somewhere. What a great out. And an owl. Not just an out, but an owl from Lauren there. Yeah, good putt. As everyone's cleaning up, we'll say that this comes in as the second easiest hole for round 1, coming in at even, and only one birdie on the round by Trinity Bryant.
So sad. I was trying to figure out, I was in a moment of like, all right.
Hole 4, par 4, 482 feet. This one you got a nice open fairway until you get right down to this gap. Then it's going to take a turn for the serious as it turns to the right and down this tightly wooded tunnel, and then slightly back left to the basket. Very much a tale of two fairways here. Great shot by Kat as we get some side commentary from Deann about something that Leah had that was giving her an aneurysm. It's one of the many reasons that I love filming FPO. It literally is an adventure the entire time and so enjoyable.
I haven't been out of the woods yet.
I think you guys will get a real good feel for especially the Kat and Deann adventures as we get further into the coverage. That, my friends, is a smash by Leah Tsinajinnie. Lauren landed in a really good spot. If you can get anywhere to where you're looking down through the most of this tunnel, you're doing pretty well for your second shot. Deann got branched there a little bit by that fir tree. Yeah, you can see straight down the tunnel here, so Kat's in a pretty decent spot. Very decent spot if she can do that. That was amazing. Leah taking a knee and using those amazing left-hand powers to get down towards the basket there. Just super easy. Well done. Lauren is in complete jail right this second. I guess she didn't think so because she just pitched it right out. That was pretty darn awesome. Amazing putt. And great par save too.
Tap out, sister. Sister. From another mister.
Hole 5, another par 5. This one a 904-foot shot. First thing you want to do is get over this bog to the right-hand side and try to make your way up to this access road. If you can get up to this road in any way, shape, and form, then it's just a slight hyzer down to the basket. Be careful you don't come in too hot though. So again, a tale of two fairways here. That's perfect. If you can get to that grassy flat spot there, then you're looking at the road.
So you're in downs up there?
Yes.
Great shot.
Yeah, that'll work there.
Yep, that's kind of how you want to draw it up.
Quick, Deann. Ooh. Yeah.
Mhm. If you saw the 2023 Halloween Open MPO coverage, this was the hole that Ezra Robinson, now with Discraft, made the amazing eagle.
Yeah, that's great, Leah.
So his second shot was not too far from where Cat's at right now. Or excuse me, his drive. And he took a second shot from here and basically got to the pin with an inside the circle putt left for an eagle.
Nice one.
For a hole that's supposed to be a tough par 5, these ladies are making it look like it's a pitch and putt. You can't do much better than that unless it had gone in.
Alright.
But there's this. Yeah. Is this shit?
Lauren is a very good putter. That's something I noticed during this round.
You got it, Cat.
Alright, well.
Yeah, good putt.
Nice birdie for Cat. One of a couple birdies on the hole today. This hole actually played the easiest hole for this round for the FPO. Sorry, I was talking during Leah's putt. That's really on me. This hole averaged a little bit less than par. 0.14 under par. There we go. Hole 6, another par 5. 624 feet, a tale of a couple different holes again. You want to get through this wooded tunnel and out to this open spot. And then you're going to try to make your way across this pond, and hopefully you make the beach over here where the basket's at. So we go from the easiest hole on the day to the most difficult hole on the day for the ladies. This one playing almost 2 complete strokes over par.
Yeah, it's okay.
Cat accomplished mission number 1, get out of this gap.
But it's a par 5, so placement shot is okay.
Ooh. I like that.
Great instruction, Deann. Yes, a placement shot is more than okay here.
Yeah, I thought that was close.
Here we have a mountain bike trail that runs through Holston Creek Park, and it was closed for this weekend. A couple folks did not get the memo. Or maybe they saw the memo and decided to ignore the memo. So the second part of this, the ladies typically want to try to lay up to the edge of the water here so they've got a good look at the basket to go across. Sometimes you'll see during coverage, you'll see the camera kind of weaving and bobbing around. Depending on where their lies get, I may have to run from place to place to place. Deann with a long pull here. Unfortunately hooks in a little bit too early.
Stay up. Nope. Come on.
Oh, nice, Dad.
Cat got across, but pretty far away from the pin. Leah unfortunately didn't make it across. No question about that one.
Come on.
No question on that one either. Lauren gave it plenty of juice to get across.
Oh my goodness. That should be far enough. Yikes!
There we go.
Hey,
Long dong silver shot.
The really great bid from Cat there. No change necessary. Now, what I say earlier about Lauren being a great putter? Moving on to hole 7, a par 4, 482 feet. Again, tale of two fairways. First fairway, you got to make it up this slight incline and miss the trees. And then second, hopefully you're looking down this tunnel. Very short tunnel this time, but still got to thread these trees and make it to the basket to get a putt.
In the hot stuff, plays with water. Water people.
Kind of like that. That's exactly what you want. Cat should be able to look and see down the tunnel towards the basket.
It goes out and then to the right.
I think I remember. The tree lit up behind him.
Another good shot there. On this hole, you're probably going to hear some sounds of dogs and other animals and probably some traffic. This edge of the course, we're very close to civilization again. There's a couple small farms, 2-lane road over to the right-hand side. All good shots. That is awesome. Look at that. Big left hand turnover forehand.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thus far, just kind of playing it like you'd draw it up here.
Damn it.
Pretty friendly tree there, stopping Deann close to the basket.
Come on.
That one little barrier tree keeping Lauren from getting around the corner. Great putt. Little Great Courses, great shot here from Leah Tsinajinnie. You can kind of see through the trees there just how close the green of this hole is to that road. No one's in any danger, but it's certainly close enough that you're going to easily hear traffic passing by. There you go. All Deann had to do was threaten the basket and it stayed in. Hole 8, another water carry, par 3, 320 feet. This one's got a small pond that's right in the middle of the fairway, but a lot of the players, maybe most of the players, are going to choose to try to rifle one down this path and slightly turn it over.
No.
Unfortunately, if you don't turn it over enough, there's some nasty rough on the left-hand side. Leah just put it dead center fairway there. Cat trying to take out Ryker on the catch cam here, but gets very close to the basket. It's kind of a strange teeing position for these ladies. This is up on a little berm, so I'm actually standing like Captain Morgan with one leg uphill and the other downhill to hold the camera and try to get them as they're teeing off. Lauren had a great throw, but it turned it over just a hair. You probably heard that wind of the catch cam. Leah wanting nothing of this raised basket here. Solid putt from Deann.
Sorry. Takes me a little bit.
Cute. Yeah. I like cake.
The babies. They like. I think they like women's energy more than men. Did you see me get stuck? I can't.
Hole 9, another par 5, this time 732 feet. Almost straight looking down the fairway from the tee pad. After you get that first shot off, the next thing you want to do is turn slightly left, and then you're back to the second fairway, a little bit more wooded, and if you make it this far, then you get towards the basket. It's a long hole and lots of work to do between the tee pad and the basket. Deann did the most important thing off of this tee, and that's stay in the middle of the fairway off your tee shot.
Get to that little gap.
Oh, it came out. Holy, that thing was flippy though.
Another good shot. I mentioned earlier, after Deann's tee shot, if you end up in the middle of the fairway off the tee, then you're going to have plenty of options there.
Oh, that's what's up right there.
That was an amazing out by Lauren. Lauren was up under this Bradford pear tree. If you know anything about those trees are just terrible to be around. They got these little pokey, thorny things.
Oh, cat, that's so good. Football.
I second that.
I mentioned how much fun it is to film FPO. All joking aside, 9 times out of 10, it is this much fun to follow the FPO every single time. My wife and I have had the opportunity to follow cards, to score keep at USDGC for a number of years. It's just a blast. If you have the opportunity, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, cutting it close.
Let's go. That's bad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's badass.
Oh, hey, are you still going a little better? Caught me in a tight spot. Yeah, here, tight spot. That was the most pathetic side I've ever seen in my life. Shut up, Deann. You can't even.
It was perfect, but it was pathetic. Quit talking. Oh, okay.
You need to watch your mouth. Focus on your shot.
I can't focus when you're over there talking.
That's a bummer.
No.
Yeah, I knew it.
Awesome shot by Kat. This is a great spot to be in. If you land here after your second, third shot, you are looking at all sorts of possibilities to get up and down here. Hole 9 actually played as the second most difficult hole of the day. Played 1.6 strokes over par.
Yeah, it's on the edge. Good job.
So Deann holding her hand there. I think she got roughed up by one of those Bradford pears. So she was standing in.
Yeah, great putt.
Another great putt by Leah Tsinajinnie. Lauren as well. As I mentioned before, this was the most difficult hole of the day, 1.6 strokes over par. There were 0 birdies on this hole from the FPO. And with that, Kat Mertsch gets the only par. All right, after the front 9, we got Kat sitting at even, Deann at +5, Lauren at +7, and Leah at +9. Come back and join me for the back 9.